Hello everyone, welcome back to Bold and Beautiful Recap and Analysis, your go-to channel for deep dives, emotional twists, and all the latest drama on the bold and the beautiful. Today's episode centers on a tense moment between two of the show's most complicated couples. Brooke and Ridge attempt to smooth things over with Katie and Bill, but instead of peace, their so-called olive branch only creates more tension. Let's dive into what really happened and why this moment could change the dynamic between these families. The situation starts with Brooke and Ridge realizing that the growing hostility between the Logans and the Spencers is getting out of control. Hoping to calm things down, they reach out to Katie and Bill with an attempt at reconciliation. Their idea is simple: put the past aside and move forward peacefully. But things don't go the way they expected. Katie isn't convinced the gesture is genuine. From her perspective, Brooke and Ridge stepping in now feels a little too convenient, almost like they're trying to control the narrative rather than truly repair the damage. Bill is even less interested in the peace offering. Instead of welcoming the gesture, he pushes back, suggesting that Brooke and Ridge may be interfering in issues that don't really involve them. To Bill, the situation feels more like manipulation than reconciliation. As the conversation unfolds, the tension becomes impossible to ignore. Rather than healing old wounds, the discussion ends up reopening them. By the time it's over, it's clear that the attempted truce has completely failed. This moment highlights something longtime viewers know very well: on the bold and the beautiful, good intentions often backfire. Brooke and Ridge may have genuinely wanted to calm the situation, but their approach overlooked one key issue: trust. Katie and Bill both have complicated histories with Brooke and Ridge, and when trust is already fragile, even a friendly gesture can feel suspicious. The scene also shows how power dynamics between these characters continue to shape their decisions. Personally, this scene felt less like a peace offering and more like a strategic move. Brooke and Ridge tend to believe they can step in and fix things whenever family drama explodes. But Katie and Bill clearly aren't in the mood to be managed or guided. In fact, Bill rejecting the olive branch might signal that he's preparing to take matters into his own hands rather than letting anyone else influence the situation. And that's when things usually get dangerous in the B&B universe. The biggest takeaway from this moment is simple. The conflict between these characters is far from over. If anything, the failed peace attempt may have pushed Katie and Bill even further away from Brooke and Ridge. Instead of resolving the feud, the divide just got deeper. I am telling you my personal reaction. Honestly, scenes like this are why the bold and the beautiful stays so entertaining. Just when you think a reconciliation might happen, the show flips the script and turns it into even bigger drama. And watching Bill shut down the conversation so quickly was definitely one of the most intense moments in the episode. Looking ahead, this failed truce could lead to some major fallout. If Bill decides to retaliate or take control of the situation, Brooke and Ridge might end up facing consequences they didn't expect. And if Katie continues to stand her ground, this feud could become one of the biggest storylines of the season. What do you think? Was Brooke and Ridge's olive branch sincere, or were Katie and Bill right to reject it? And do you think this feud is about to get even worse? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.